is he that is in me than he that is in the world.
Hello. Which morning? Afternoon. It's afternoon. It's 1. Hi everybody. You are most welcome to my channel. Becky. And today being my birthday. Today is 17th of July. Just hope I can put it up today. Today being my birthday, I just want to share a little about my childhood. I'm going to answer a few questions. Okay. The first question is did you enjoy? Did you have fun? Did you have a happy childhood? Really, every child enjoys their childhood, unless otherwise. Of course, as a child, there are those things that can be frustrating, but you don't realize that they are frustrating. They may not be an issue. You pissed up mom, she beat you, and that did not make sense anyway. She beat me, and I shortly forgot about the beatings. So my childhood, yes, because I had a mother, I had a father, siblings. I was gained here and there. It was interesting, as much as I think that when this one hit me later in life, as I started school. Unfortunately, I didn't go to a nursery school, but I started P1 when I was 5. So I realized I missed something. The something I missed was, should I say it? Playing. I didn't know how to play. Whichever game, I really failed it drastically, and it frustrated me as me again. Yeah. But other things were okay, even as mom beat me. I shortly forget that she beat me about the same thing. Then I think it shaped me because I would be a mess. Then the next question is, what did you like to do when you were a child? Me? What I like to do, sitting with my dad and reporting everybody who would have messed up with me. If you abused me, if mom beat me, if everybody, I reported. That was me. That is what I like to do. Because I told you, playing. Because even if my mom found you playing, she would still beat you. Okay, I think she had a feeling you are learning bad manners from other kids. Or maybe she didn't want trouble with neighbors. Oh, one day she'll have to answer all these questions. She will. What did you look like? I look like a child, my mother and my father. I looked like me, yeah. To my mom, I was like a cute baby. Cute. But she says as I grew up, as I developed that developing stage, at 5, 6, I began removing teeth. When I removed my front teeth, she was not happy. They used to be tiny. The ones which came, the permanent teeth, were bit made like, oh. So they told me, one day she told me, you know what? You used to have good teeth. nice tiny teeth. But after removing the milk teeth, you revoked. I was like, okay, mom. I didn't really bother asking her whether these current ones are not good, because she was a tough mom. By then, when she was telling me, I still feared her. Right now, I'm her mother. She's not my mom. I speak and she listens. Okay, I mean, we are friends. Then the next question is, where was I born? I was born in my village at home. I was never born in hospital. I was born from my village. It was Bale then, currently Manafa district. The village is on my ID. I'm not sure of the village. The village. It is something. How tall is the village? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the village. But I was born from my home, and it's not that because mom couldn't go to hospital, or hospitals and all that, she didn't want. Because the first born, she gave birth from hospital. The second born, that's a story for another day. By the it's huge like this, why she did not deliver the rest of us, all her children, from hospital. Yeah. Then when were you born? A woman does not tell her age. Between late 80s and early 90s. Between 1989 and 1989 and 1995. Okay, let me give you that range, because they say we either subtract or we add. So you either add me, I don't know how many, or you subtract, whichever you want. If you want, I can be a born of 89 or 95 or 90 or 91 or 92. The choice there. So you can know my age range. I'm not a one of 2000. So how old were you when you learned to ride a bicycle? A bicycle. Hey. Okay, a bicycle. A bicycle. First of all, I grew up from a very nice home. Very humble background. The only bicycle we had home was by that time I think it was our second born who had a bicycle. The time I began sensing properly, is the one who had a bicycle home. Because that time dad was not like so much home. Then the other bicycle I ever knew, it would be used by, I think, my dad. Then if the boys are going to pick for us water, sometimes, so the boys would go and pick for us water. That's when the bicycle was being used. Or when they're harvesting something like beans, like what, then they use it for bringing these huge bicycles. I don't know what they are called, money or something. I did not ever learn any. The only time I got a chance to have a bicycle is when I was in my P4, my class 4. That was in 2002. When another long story. Okay, my uncle happened to buy us a bicycle as a motivation. He wanted us to compete. We happened to be so many of us who were number one. But what made me stand out to win the bicycle was that some of my cousins had been number one before me. And okay, not before me, but like the previous term they were number one, the second term. So the third term we're supposed to compete for the bicycle. Only girls, the boys no. So from number 6 I became number 1. So my uncle says, yes, you all have passed, but look at this. This person has beaten all these people in between this number and this number. So she's taking the bicycle, but I told you my uncle, not my dad. So it happened to be taken by my elderly cousin. But I tried to learn to ride, but it was around. But okay, I should not lie to you. I don't know how to ride a bicycle. I don't know. Did you have your own bike? I just gave you the story. Yeah, that is it. So, do you remember who taught you how to ride a bicycle? We were teaching each other on that very bicycle. We would just steal it. When our elder cousin is not around, we steal it. Me and my other cousin, whom were almost age mates, we steal it. And then then we ride around in the compound. Sometimes we would end up in the dustbin, in the rubbish pit. Not dustbin, rubbish pit. You find yourself, and there was a live fence. It was full of, I think called K apples or something. These huge thorns. One day I ended up in, I think I just gave up, like it's leading nowhere. Yeah. And then the next question is, do you have a bad bicycle accident? I told you thorns gave me, so I don't really, I will not tell you that riding no. The next question is, who was your favorite teacher and why? We have gone to school. Favorite teacher. Favorite teacher. My favorite teacher. Wait. What is the... Okay. That is the question for the next... Yeah. I will explain that in my next video. Thank you. That was about my childhood, and we are continuing. This is part 1. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you are the first one to be notified. And please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. I love you.